Welcome back. You're still watching Kaleidoscope on Channels Television. With more than 60 years of carrying out operations on different levels in Nigeria, Total E&P Nigeria Limited is a leading oil and gas company offering a variety of services. Total E&P Nigeria Limited began with the incorporation of its downstream activities in 1956. 7 years later, in 1962, upstream activities began. The downstream, managed by Total Nigeria plc, has grown with extensive distribution network of 577 service stations with a wide range of top-quality service to its customers from 17 customer service centers, 5 white product depots, 2 lubricants blending plants, and numerous industrial outlets across Nigeria. To satisfy the evolving needs of its customers, the company developed a one-stop center strategy whereby a variety of customers' needs are met in one place, Total service stations. It has operated in the upstream sector of the Nigerian hydrocarbon industry for more than 55 years, adding over 3.6 billion barrels of oil equivalent to Nigeria's production to date. The company has maintained strong and steadfast partnerships with the Nigerian government, the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, and several indigenous companies in developing the country's hydrocarbon industry. With staff drawn from many nationalities and cultures working together, Total is proud of its diversity and contributions to the socio-economic development of Nigeria. Let's find out more about the company's social investments from the ED Corporate Affairs, Abiodun Afolabi. At Total, CSR is fully integrated into your strategy, your business model, and your day-to-day operations. Tell us how you implement all of these initiatives using these platforms.
Thank you, Anne, for having me on your program today. But before I get into that, let me just state that everything that we do in Total with regards to CSR is not only partly sponsored by our partners, NNPC, Sapetro, Sinuk, and Prime. It's also approved and supported by them. So every time I talk about Total, I'm actually talking about the group and the partnership together. CSR for us is our license to operate. In a sense, it's about people. And when we're in Nigeria, it's not only exploiting certain resources, it's giving back and legitimizing our business in Nigeria. So it's a part of our everyday business, and we can't just be in a country and not think about the people that we serve and the place that we're in.
The Committed to Better Energy campaign was launched back in 2014. 6 years down the line, what can you say you have achieved with this campaign?
It was a branding campaign where we were shifting the focus of what Total does to one that is a reliable corporate partner. So it was about us being able to provide reliable, clean and affordable energy to our partners. What's good about it is that ultimately we're able to merge it with our CSR strategy, because at the heart of Committed to Better Energy is people. And as we all know, CSR is about people. So that's the great thing that we're able to take out of the campaign.
Now, for many years, Total has paid lots of attention to the health sector. I mean, treating malaria, to HIV, to tuberculosis right here in Nigeria. Share with us some of those interventions that you have done in the health sector.
Well, that's a great question, and it's something that is dear to the heart of Total. Every time we think of CSR, we think of health because it's people. But we think of it in a very interesting way. We think of prevention, and prevention is a lot less costly than treatment. And the training of up to 40,000 health workers to assist in training and enlightenment and testing across the 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria. We're also involved with NIBUCA, which is dealing with HIV and AIDS and the assistance of those who are afflicted with the disease. So that initiative with private partners has been going on for years now. And we've enlightened up to 120,000 Nigerians on healthcare through various training programs.
I have various education initiatives, from scholarships to training of teachers and education partnerships actually. Tell us what impact these have made on your beneficiaries.
2003, we established the Institute of Petroleum Studies, which with the aim of training young graduates at the master's level in petroleum engineering and project development. So far, we've graduated 500 students, and the great thing about it is that we have graduated 500 students who have been highly employable. So not only have we given them an opportunity of a world-class master's here in Nigeria, but for the most part, they've gone on to find jobs and be employable. So that's a collaboration between the University of Port Harcourt, the French Institute of Petroleum, and Total Nigeria since 2003. A great program that we're extremely proud of, and it's still going on today. The second one also has that same sort of seed that it set. And this we've been running since 2010. And it was a brainchild of a Nigerian professor who's actually tenured at the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. His thinking was that really what needed to be done was to work on capacity building of our faculty here. So since 2010, over 80 professors have gone through a program in which they interact with faculty at the MIT to develop new curricula for their students. So it's something, you've touched on something that is particularly dear to me there.
How much effort do you put into making more happen for youths and women, especially in areas where you operate?
We do have a couple of programs that look at that. There's one in particular which is called Totalpreneur. Totalpreneur has impacted over 18,000 youth and women through vocational training, through microcredit support, and agricultural extension services. And agricultural extension services, as I said, are services that are related to agriculture, perhaps through commercial, transportation, or other ancillary activities related to agriculture. Startupper is another initiative that is designed to recognize young entrepreneurs. So basically, the program has been put in place to focus on young local entrepreneurs, also focus on local content. We basically run a competition, and it's open to all young Nigerian entrepreneurs. And through the program, we coach them, we promote them, and we actually assist them with branding.
In 2015, Total won the Global Gas Flaring Reduction Excellence Award. What are those efforts you gradually put into preserving the environment?
So the award that we won was for successfully eliminating or getting to zero routine flaring on our Ofon field, which is offshore Rivers State in Nigeria. Since 1999, all the projects that we brought on stream have been zero flare. So Total basically does not sanction any project that has any flaring. Since then, we've also looked at several other projects. One that comes to mind is the giant Egina field in OML 130. It is actually, in fact, a green project. This is a floating production and offloading vessel that basically has zero flare. So we've been able to put on stream a field that has a capacity of producing up to 200 barrels, kilobarrels per 1,000 barrels per day with zero flare. We also have ventured into other projects. Two that I can mention is a pilot project that we are setting up in Port Harcourt, which is looking at plastic recycling. So it's a pilot in which we are setting up.
Few organizations focus on arts and culture or even encouraging that sector. Tell us what Total has done to support arts in the country.
The Egi community, we support the Egwogba Festival every August, which is a celebration of their culture. So it's cultural activities that are hosted and sponsored, which is a very, very colorful festival every year, which I encourage you to visit and to see if you can. Another one closer to Lagos is the Musical Society of Nigeria, MUSON, where we sponsor artists and programs throughout the year. The jewel in the crown being the festival at the end of the year, which we host, the gala at the end of the year, and something that was recently put in place, which is quite touching. I think since 2019, Palettes and Strokes, as they call it, is an activity in which we host and we sponsor young aspiring students in schools. Apart from that, in the past, we've hosted a number of exhibitions, both in our premises or even in Paris, for artists and renowned artists in Nigeria, just to celebrate Nigeria's art.
You've executed various projects across states in Nigeria, and I'm sure you're happy that you're putting smiles on people's faces. Share with us some of those stories, amazing stories that have touched lives across the country.
We're very delighted that we could touch the length and breadth of Nigeria and to touch so many lives, especially of the underserved in Nigeria. From a maternal and child referral center in the war-ravaged Bama town in Borno, to a state-of-the-art mammography center in Anak, Zamfara State, and a science laboratory in the government secondary school in Katsina State. We built and equipped a modern science laboratory in Ere community, Adoodu, Ota local government area of Ogun State. Under our skills acquisition program in Akwa Ibom and River State, we're able to train up to 500 youth entrepreneurs. Our joint venture scholarships offers up to 3,300 dedicated scholarships to our community, while our national scholarships we do on an annual basis to up to 1,600 students in our tertiary institutions.
In another decade or more, how much impact do you see Total making in terms of corporate social responsibility initiatives?
In another decade or so, I hope we continue, and I know we'll continue, to be the responsible energy major, committed to better energy. And as I said, that's committed to an affordable, reliable, and a clean energy for all. So I hope that we will continue to leave that impact, far-reaching impact on the social economic environment, on the environment itself, and that footprint that we leave will not only be to you, my immediate neighbor, but to everyone in the 6 geopolitical regions of this country.
We say well done to all those improving the communities around them. And this is where we end Kaleidoscope for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget, find out more on our social media handles and on our website, and connect with us and watch more editions on youtube.com/channelsweb. I'll see you again next time. I'm Anne Nwaudu. Thanks for watching.